5 a.m. Club on the move. We here at Legacies. Quincy Till, Levi, Mr. Grubb. What's the hardest part about bringing your businesses together? Like being, cause I know it would be hard for me to join somebody's business right now.
I don't look at it as I'm joining Quincy's business or he's joining my business. I look at it as we're creating a business. As far as obstacles, I mean, I don't really think I haven't really seen any obstacles. I mean, at all.
The obstacle and the hard part for me was doing it by myself.
There you go.
So it was like partnering up with Levi and Leash. It was like a breath of fresh air. Like just knowing someone who wants to do it just as much as I want to do it. It's so much involved with the food business. It's a lot of work that people don't see
Behind the scenes.
and it's like everything you're doing before the kitchen, leading up to the kitchen. Once you get in the kitchen, you kind of feel like, okay, I can finally relax a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not really relaxing because it's now the orders is coming in. Being able to have partners involved now and they can pick up the slack where I was slacking off at. It's big difference. Like I said, even at the Midway, it was love there. I had so much, supporters, and it was just the environment. The environment kind of ran some people away, and some people still came. It's just great to have the community support that I have, and have my back as much as they do.
Just the community support that we're receiving. The messages that he's getting, the message that I'm getting, just the words of encouragement. It's overwhelming. You know what I mean? Like, you got people that really genuinely want us to succeed. Miss Wendy messaged both of us, just to send us a picture of something that may be available on Marketplace. She doesn't have to take the time out of her day to do that. Just throwing it out there, guys, in case you didn't see it, or if you ain't got none, and we, very respectfully tell her, thank you, man, we appreciate it, and if it's something we need, thank you. If it's something we don't need, it's when we already have it. Appreciate you looking out for us.
I appreciate it. Like I was not expecting it like this, and humbly appreciate it for real.
When you say obstacles between me and Quincy, it's like I really don't see no obstacles, because if we don't agree on something, it's like, well, look at it this way.
Like we had a situation, and you actually had, I changed for the better because of that. Because it was something that I was doing that was out of pocket, like saying stuff and not explaining why I was saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely had a good reason for saying what I said, because what it was, I thought you should have had Quincy there. That's all. That's basically what it boiled down to.
It's not that I don't not like Bosch. I never not really liked him, but it was like, you remember years ago, I didn't even know you like that, and I was working down at my job, and I needed the dock painted. I reached out to you. You came down and you did the job, right? That's how I kind of met Bosch in person, and that situation that happened when I did the fundraiser for the boys basketball team, and that was pulled together in 3 weeks' time. I woke up one morning and it was the day of the event, and the first thing I saw was, ain't nobody with that trash chicken. I saw that one time, and I was like, yo, bro, like, I was really mad at you. I was really mad at you because we were all in the same fantasy chat group. And, I know everybody saw the flyers and everything, and nobody really said, like, yo, Bo, what can I do?
You start crying.
Oh, man.
Tissue for you to start crying. I got some gloves with that tissue. You want to start crying now, man?
Oh my God. I was looking for a pair of these. But anyway, the way I handled it, I was like, man, I think it was more a culmination of the work I was putting in to get this thing off the ground or whatever. And I reacted. And instead of calling you and being like, yo, Bosch, what's up with that? Like, then arguing with you on the phone or cussing you out on the phone instead of on social media, because I think we do that too much. I think you blocked me because I was going at you.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Yeah,
I was doing that.
you blocked me, and then it was gonna be a time when we were gonna come around anyway, because I'm doing events out there. You always in events like Puffy all up in the videos.
Matter of fact, it was the football. It was the first time I seen it.
Yeah. And you and your wife came over. Your wife, by the way, she's a gem. I'm sure she ain't never seen nothing. She ain't like you. Anyway, but nah, they came over, man, and he just picked off where he started from. Like, always supported Mr. Grub. Always buying burgers, always ain't asking nothing for free, never. There's times where I did give buys for free. He never asked for it. I called him up, yo, what y'all hungry or whatever? And he came to the crib and got some burgers and stuff like that.
That's one thing Bosch will do, support.
Yeah, he does support, man. So
frail, you know what I mean? So you might be buying just support and just
I think
those on the counter, give it to the dog.
Those 5 push-ups he be doing on the 5 a.m. club, I think that's all he do.
Yeah, supply push-ups.
I'm like, yo, I thought you was gonna be popping, man. G.I. Bosch. Supposed to laugh at that one, man.
Still trying to get that GI money. You got me in therapy.
Mutual respect, man. That's it. Like I told you years ago, I said, man, Bosch, man, you got some good things to say. Like, you got some good ideas. It's just your delivery. Everybody ain't thinking the way you thinking. Everybody ain't, they're not there. Not saying anybody's here or there or nothing like that. But sometimes you gotta explain things in a better way. And I think you've gotten better with that.
At the mill, there's so many great people there that I'm co-workers and things like that. They can't wait to open up. At the Moose, whole different culture. Met so many great people up there. And it's like I said, just going to hear different places has done nothing but just networking for real.
You asked me what kind of crowd we expect, man. I mean, we expect a diverse crowd. We expect professional people, that are in Coatesville. If they have people that are coming in to visit, they are always looking for a place to take their clients or their guests. Yeah, a meeting spot. The church crowd, man, they're looking for a brunch spot after church. The senior citizens over across the street, they want to get out of the towers, man, instead of just sitting on the balcony. They want to just chat, have some coffee, maybe, senior breakfast or whatever. Things like that. And even
Fantasy drafts, come have your fantasy
Yeah,
drafts.
fantasy
So it's the prime rib fried rice.
matter of fact, I just got a shipment of that in yesterday, so
Or was that just for the football?
Something like that might be like a
special.
It's special.
That's I mean, but it was something like I'm sure our initial menu is probably going to change. I'm 99% sure it's going to change. See where we're at. See what people order, what they like, and what they request, and
You're going to listen to the people.
Yep.
And not just put on the menu what you want on there.
You gotta listen to people. If I'm down south, we won't have okra, tomatoes, stuff like that. That's what they like. I'm gonna adapt to where I'm at, and that's the whole key to success. Adapting to where you're at.
But you ain't never seen a crawfish on the menu.
Right.
That's not what we do up here. I'm sure there's people up here that eat crawfish.
There's a few.
Yeah,
Right.
But it ain't, that's not a smart menu item for up here.
Yeah.
So if you go to any restaurant, they change their menus often. It might be aesthetically wise, or it might be just the sides. Because you got to look and say, okay, this is doing well. This is on the menu. This is doing well. We're going to keep this on the menu. Nobody's ordering this. Why is this on the menu? So you always got to review your menu, and also keep your costs down. And like Quinn said, you got to give the people what they want, what they're asking for. Not that they're telling you how to run your business or anything like that, but you got to listen to, your customers. You gotta. It's like a coach. You gotta know your personnel. You know, and your personnel gotta know their roles.
Seafood gumbo, like I only like to do it in the wintertime. I feel like it's a winter.
It's a comfort food. Yeah.
All summer, every week. Yo, where's the gumbo? I'm like, all right, I'll make it this week then. But so, you keep asking me, we'll give it to you.
It's a certain time of year where like certain stuff is hard to find.
Nah,
Seafood.
nah.
Wise? Or it just come from
price is gonna change. Price is gonna change. Nah, I mean, even with like, if I wanted to do crabs all year round, I have a connection that I have down about in Philly that they're available all year round, but my customers don't request it like that. I know someone.
Yeah, crabs is like a summer food too.
Yeah, but I know someone that I met in the process of getting my crabs. She gets them all year round. She says she in Jersey. She sells them opened up with corn all year round. That's all she says she does, and she says she makes a killing doing it.
Cause I call him for crabs. If he say he got crabs, I want some crabs.
Chester River, New Jersey, Virginia, Louisiana, Carolinas,
No.
Georgia. It's crazy. People don't like surprised how many crabs come from different places.
Ecosystem they live in. You know, the water might be a little bit more saltier than the one further south.
Chester River crabs.
That's really where they come from.
No, it's down in Maryland.
Wow.
Place, yeah.
Not in no fresh water.
Yeah. He said
Nah,
that.
them Oak Street crabs. Back
That's
in the day, them jaws was banging.
Was they crabs and roaches?
They made this, when you stepped on them, they made this really cracking.
They the same size.
But yeah, I mean,
Or you had the mother crabs.
yeah, man.
Coming up Oak Street, the mother crabs. You was getting.
Shout out to Oak Street.
Yeah.
Love y'all, man.
What do you remember about being moved from Oak Street?
I was one of the last ones that was removed from Oak Street. It was crazy because it was like one time they came up and they had it was like a military shutdown type thing going on, and it was crazy. So I think that brought more crime into the city for real. Once they knocked down Oak Street,
Yeah, because
it filtered out to
it filtered everybody out.
everybody out, and it was like Oak Street, East End. It was beef.
Oak Street Parkway.
It was park. Everybody had their own section where, you know, that's who you fool with. That's who you fool with. 7th and 8th Ave, they had their clique. Regency had their people. I don't know too many people in West End or not, but even Parkways, Avenue. Everybody had your own section, so it was like once they split out, it was like now you got to go and mix in with the people you had beef with, and I think that's what made the crime go up in Coatesville for real, because it was like Oak Street was bad, it was tough, but it wasn't. It kept the crime away from the city itself. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The crime was up Oak Street. I'm not saying it didn't happen other places too, but most of the majority happened up on Oak Street, and.
Yeah, I think that's what happened when you mind black people's business, man. Leave us alone where we was at, man.
So how was it set up? There was no
No
phones,
cell
like,
phones.
it was
No,
like
it wasn't no
social
beepers
media,
then.
nothing, right?
Nah, like-
So now I'm thinking about like how did we even set that up? It was
Everybody used to
like
meet up the green.
That's crazy.
It was
Every
like-
time, every week.
we're gonna play so and so on Ash Park today or this weekend.
Yup.
Next week we playing on the football field behind Jamalee's.
Yup.
I mean the softball field. It
Yup,
was like
yup.
we knew we was meeting somebody somewhere to go play them, and it was like
Yeah.
who was setting these games up there? Because we
I don't
didn't have
know.
social media, like we didn't have none of that back then. So it
We
was-
gotta ask the generation that's above me and you know, because they would know how they or if
Was
they-
was there a leader from the East End? Was there a leader from Regency? Who was the leader that was making all these, setting up these games?
It was somebody,
I think
man.
you might be on, like, that might be close. That might be close to how it was being set up. But it was definitely a set time, and everybody was there
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah, so those things, like, man, those are good, great memories, man. Like, even if you talk about Oak Street or East End or whatever, 7th Avenue, like, it wasn't all bad. Like, everywhere got crime, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everywhere got crime. And, you know, I grew up on, most of my life I grew up on Virginia Avenue. We moved there, we were only the third black family on that street. The rest of the people on Virginia Avenue was all Italians. And you get down there, all the grass is cut, manicured, and we ain't even had a lot of Mexicans
Oh
there.
yeah, a lot of black people that live on
Yeah.
the avenues, the first, second, third,
Yeah,
fourth,
the
fifth,
avenues.
sixth. Like there was
All the way up to
yeah.
18th Sterling. We would ride our bikes all the way out there. It was like riding in the country, because like those houses back there, over there at that time, they were big houses to me. You know, even the one we lived in Virginia, it was a big house. It was a nice house. You know, but once you start going from, you got Woodland, and then over to Ash Park, it was like, but then you go this way, you could just see the difference. It was crazy, man. I mean, but back then, like, we were talking about communication. And we would play baseball, football, basketball. And if you ain't have a ball, you know where to go. So we would go, if school had a baseball bat, we're gonna get school's baseball and we bring him with us. Or if Andy had a ball, it might took like, you know, maybe an hour, because from Virginia, Olive, Maple Street, up to Oak, get Watt, whatever. Those were the days, man.
That's the thing though, because as kids, what else we had to do? What, no phone to go home and play on? I mean, like,
You had to be outside.
Nothing to do but be out. Like, if you was in the house, like, what is you doing in the house? Like,
Yeah, if you was in the house at that
In the
time,
summertime?
you was probably weird.
in the summertime, you in the house?
That's
Man, we
right.
was outside so early, people would think you ain't had no home. Like, what this young boy doing at the park?
I used to leave the house so early, my
8 o'clock this
mom.
morning, like,
I left the house so early, my mom had called from work. It was like, you can't go out until 12 o'clock. I said, what? That don't make no sense. That's half my day. God, we out like summertime, we be out
you was
by 9
coming
o'clock. Come home, eat lunch, get something to eat, go back out all day
to the lights.
till the lights come on. You know what I mean? I would come up the street, Virginia Avenue. You could smell my mom's cooking. We was in the middle, 91. Smell all the way down the street.
Curfew, girl.
You know what I mean? You'd be happy to come home and watch Good Times, Sanford and Son, because it would be all on like back to
Back
back.
to back, yeah.
That's when people actually watched. You had good sitcoms on TV.
Why did we move the curfew? Bill? I think that took away a lot of structure. Like, kids don't have no time that they gotta be in.
Even if they don't listen to it, it's still something.
And
Something
if
to let you
when
know.
you heard that joint, like, it was like, all right, everything that we did today, we just gotta pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, it's over. Like,
Yeah,
ain't no
downtime, yeah.
questioning. You do not want to be seen by a police officer right now.
Yeah, it was a warning. It was a warning. And you know,
Even if you wasn't going home, you're gonna get out of the way. Like, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? You ain't got to stand out here on the streets.
Sometimes I'll be out all day. I'll wait till the last minute. Like this is around like fall now, so it's getting dark. Around 5 o'clock, 5:30. So I get up there before dark. But once I leave, it's dark. And them daggone tunnels, man, them
Yeah,
stairwells.
stairways and hallways.
Oh,
and
man.
the cliff of that, it was the darkest.
Yeah.
Rosemont was the darkest.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was Broadview, which get a little more light. And Hillcrest is more light, but it was with the ends.
In 11 years, I've been probably every street in Chester County. Like, I know where it's at.
And I'm looking at this development, all the streets, they're like, I'm just saying, like Sergeant Slaughter, General Warren, blah, blah, blah. And when you look at it, you're like, these are all names of Confederate generals or whatever like that. Like, okay. Or you run to a development, Jazz Avenue.
Or it'd be Spruce Street, Ash Street.
So at least we know who might do the deliveries now, since you
Oh, he been on
since
the
you know how to do the FedEx and all that. You know where housing goes in. you
I'm
can
taking
deliver
your
food.
truck though. I'm good with that. Just like I came up there and fried my chicken in your oil.
That's there might not be no gas in there, so it's you.
I get mine, it'd be a quarter tank.
I'm good for
or,
running out of
or,
gas, man.
Or minimum 17 miles till empty.
I play too much with my gas, man.
I don't go too many
It's
places.
gonna be BYOB.
Yeah. BYOB.
I know.
We're gonna try to do a couple things. Oh yeah. We're gonna try to do a couple things that we might try to incorporate, like for instance, probably do like mocktails. Whereas,
It's not illegal.
right, it's a tequila sunrise. We'll make the sunrise for you at the bar. If you got the tequila, there's your tequila sunrise.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? So it's
Like,
like,
let me get a lemonade. I'm gonna just pour this vodka.
yeah. So we're gonna try to. That is another thing we're looking into as well as a possibility. So
Yeah, especially when we have like
in advance.
events and
Like
live bands and stuff like that. But yeah, down the line, yeah, we always looking to do those things, man. You know, we look to have a diverse clientele. You know, nobody's discriminated, but you know, people. We want white, black, Mexican, all people in here, man. You know, it don't matter what color you are.
Food don't got no color.
We don't got no color, man. I mean,
Everybody got to eat.
our goal is to satisfy people's. That was my slogan in the beginning: satisfy your hunger. But we're not using that. We just want to serve good food, man. We want people to be, you know, proud of coming in here and talking about legacies outside of town, instead of people always having that negative stereotype of Coatesville, or people afraid to come into Coatesville, because honestly, man, Coatesville ain't really. It's not a dangerous town. You know what I mean? They want to make it seem like it is.
So with that said, if you know of any bands that play different genres of music, shoot us an inbox, send us a message, give us their contact information. We can reach out to them. And we want to bring different ethnicities here and different bands. Like we want to bring for everybody. And hey, I want to learn some stuff too while I'm listening to music and stuff like that. So if you know any like comedians, anything that you suggested we should do, let us know.
Now you're gonna be vending now, separately or together. It's still gonna be Mr. Grubbs. Here, there.
Like I said, just to clear that up, there's no Quincy cooking at, certain days of the week, or, Mr. Grubb or Levi cooking at certain days of the week. Like you alluded to earlier, obstacles and combining together. This is a new business venture, So obviously we still have commitments that we already had booked before, months before we even came together, and we got to honor those. You may see us out together, but then you may see us separately. So that's just honoring our commitments to those clients. But other than that, once the restaurant opens, man, I mean, this is legacy.
At the mill, we started the same day. He just still happened to text me just now. He was like, yo, man, anything I can do, I can help, let me know. I got a whole bunch of vintage Lupin stuff, Coatesville stuff that you might want to put in there for decor.
Yeah, man.
Let me know, I got you. That's the type, like every day when we get those type of messages,
Yeah.
and it's overwhelming, and I'm here soaking it all in, appreciating it all.
We're just like geeked about it because, that's what this restaurant's going to be about. Sort of like the record was, as far as like having the old clippings and stuff like that.
Although I was looking at this place, I probably looked at this place about 8 years ago, probably. And I reached out to a couple buddies of mine, asked them, they want to go in on it together, but it was, bad timing, which I'm glad because I wasn't ready then at the time. But like when they closed down, I called down there and looked at how much they wanted. I said, let me take my butt back down here. It was crazy how much they want for it down there. And I get it though, because it's liquor license and all that. It's pretty much turnkey, so everything's pretty much already done for you. So, trust, if my finances was a little different and I was able to put down what they wanted out of that, I wouldn't have did it by myself. I would have needed somebody like Levi and his wife. If we was all together and jumped on that thing, I would have jumped on that down there because it's a great opportunity. It's in town.
Good location.
Yeah, great location. I mean, I mean, honestly, I like this better, just because of parking alone.
Mm-hmm.
Parking alone, and then you got customers upstairs from you. Got customers across the street from you.
Yep.
So it's like they right here. I mean, down there, they all. I mean, come downstairs and home.
Yeah.
It's all right here. So I think things work in mysterious ways for real. And I feel like this was a blessing. This is my last stop on the train. And I made my rounds and I'm here now. So not only that, I'm here now, but now I want to expand out more too. Years down the road where we got this, got one in, you know, God
I
willing.
think we landed in the right spot at the right time. We're surrounded by customers, and ultimately our goal is to make sure we continue to put out quality food. You know, no shortcuts. You know, just be smart business-wise, but at the same time, you know, make sure that the people that are eating our food are satisfied, and we're giving quality food out. You know. That's one of the things like that we really vibe on. Like, I know he don't take no shortcuts with food, and he know I don't take no shortcuts with food. You know, he ain't out here, you know, taking a chance on getting people sick.
Only thing we get frozen is probably French fries.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you might not get that. It might be homemade, fresh cut fries. So,
That's what
yeah,
so we don't know yet. So
mm-hmm.
We'll take those.
yeah.
Yeah. So now,
Y'all like, is this the first black-owned restaurant you go to?
restaurant, I don't know
It's a good question.
But
because
either way, y'all gonna be the new blueprint that y'all ain't gotta be looking for all these people outside to come in and bring us food that we don't like. Like, we got
I feel
people
like for
here.
some reason somebody had one, like it was like a takeout down in town more, like years ago though.
but restaurant,
Right, restaurant? Nah, I don't think.
I don't know. I mean, that's a good question to ask. Some older.
I'm gonna say I don't think so because we're a space that there was possibly to do a restaurant in.
Nah, ain't nobody had a restaurant.
That's